Shabbat Shalom. We can invite everyone to take their seats. Shh. We're going to begin our tefillah. Welcome everyone who is here for Rebecca becoming a bat mitzvah. And invite everyone to participate in the davening and the prayer. If it's unfamiliar, we invite you to just spend this time in quiet reflection. The melodies repeat, so hopefully you'll be able to participate some way and travel somewhere on this cold and crisp Shabbat morning, page 99.
בנשמתי בחמלה רבה אמונתך
שהחזרת בנשמתי
בחמלה רבה אמונתך היי 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 היי
Page 102 at the bottom.
הריני מקבל עליי מצוות הבורא ואהבת לרעך כמוך הריני מקבל עליי מצוות הבורא ואהבת לרעך כמוך.
Please rise, Birkat HaShachar, the morning blessings, page 103. ברוך אתה אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לשפט מבינה להבחין בין יום ובין לילה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשני בצלמו. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשני בת חורים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשני ישראל. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם פוקח חיוורים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם מעמיד שרורים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם מתיר אסירים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם זוקף כפופים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם רוק הארץ על המים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המכיל מצעדי גבר. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשה לי כל צורכים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם עוזר ישראל בגבורה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם עוטר ישראל בתפארה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם הנותן ליף כוח. המעביר שלי יהי רצון לפניך
ותננו היום ובכל יום לכן לחסד ולרחמים בעיניך ובכל רואינו ותגמלנו חסדים טובים. ברוך אתה אדוני גומל חסדים טובים לעמו ישראל.
Amen. Pesukei de Zimra, page 122. Baruch Shabbat Raya Olam Baruch Hu Baruch Hu Sebrishit Baruch Baruch Gozer Ukayim Baruch Haaretz Baruch Merachem Al Habriyot Baruch Meshalem Sefer Tov L'Ream Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Ha'el Ha'av יחיד חיי עולמים, מלך משובח ומבודד שמו גדול. ברוך אתה אדוני, מלך מעולם ותשבחות. May be seated, page 132.
הודו לאדוני כי טוב, הודו לאלוהי האלוהים,
כי לעולם חסדו.
הודו לאדוני האדונים,
כי לעולם חסדו.
לא עושה נפלאות גדולות בעבודו,
כי לעולם חסדו.
לעושה השמים בתבונה,
כי לעולם חסדו.
לרוק הארץ על המים,
כי
לעולם חסדו.
לעושה אורים גדולים,
כי לעולם חסדו,
את השמש לממשלת היום,
כי לעולם חסדו, את הירח וכוכבים לממשלות בלילה, כי לעולם חסדו, למקם מצרים נבחוריהם, כי לעולם חסדו,
ויצא ישראל מתוכם,
כי לעולם חסדו,
ידך צדקה ומצוות נתנה,
כי
לעולם חסדו.
לגוזר ים סוף לגזרים, כי לעולם חסדו, והעביר ישראל בתוכו, כי לעולם חסדו,
בני הפרעה וכלו ויצאו,
כי לעולם חסדו,
למלחמו במדבר,
כי לעולם חסדו, למכה מלכים גדולים, כי לעולם חסדו, ויהרוג מלכים אדירים, כי לעולם חסדו,
לסיחון מלך האמורים,
כי לעולם חסדו,
ולעוד מלך הבשן,
כי לעולם חסדו, ונתן ארצם לנחלה, כי לעולם חסדו, נחלה לישראל עבדו, כי לעולם חסדו, כי לעולם חסדו, כי לעולם חסדו, נותן לחם לכל בשר, כי לעולם חסדו, ולעיני השמיים, כי לעולם חסדו, היירה 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 היירה
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, page 134.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, ולזמר לשמך העליון.
להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות.
עלי אסוף, עלי נבל, עלי גיון בחינות, כיסים הצריכות לך. מה גדול מעשיך, אדוני אמרו, ומחשבותיך ישמע לידע וכסילה. להישם למדי יד ותמרום לעולם אדוני. צדיק התמה יפרח, כארץ בלבנון יזכה.
שתולים בבית אדוני, בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו.
אוהל ינובון בספר
להגיד כי ישעיה צורי ולא עוולתה בו.
Adonai malach יולבש לבש, Adonai יוסיף הזהב תיקון תל המתאימות.
מקולות מים רבים אדירים משברי ים.
אדיר במרום אדוני, עדותיך נמנו מאוד.
לביתך נא וקודש אדוני לאורך ימים.
לביתך נא וקודש אדוני לאורך ימים. Page 136, אשרי.
אשרי יושבי ביתך אשרי העם שככה לו
אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו
אשרי יושבי ביתך אשרי יושבי ביתך תהילה לדוד הרו ממך אלוהי המלך וברך שמך לעולם ועד
בכל יום אברכך באדוני שמך לעולם ועד
גדול אדוני מולל מאוד ולגדולתו אין חקר
גדול עדו ישבח מעשיך גבורתך יגידו
הדר כבוד הודך ודברי נפלאותיך עשיך
ועזוז תורתך יאמרו גבורתך אספרנה
זכר רב טובך יביאו וצדקתך ירננו
חנון רחום אדוני ירחמים ותוך חסד
טוב אדוני לכל ורחמיו על כל מעשיו
יודוך אדוני כל מעשיך וחסידיך יברכוך
כבוד מלכותך יאמרו וגבורתך ידברו
להודיע לבני אדם גבורותיו וכבוד אדם מלכותו
מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים וממשלתך בכל דור ודור
סומך אדוני לכל הנופלים וזוקף לכל הכפופים
עיני חולליך יסברו ואתה נותן להם את אוכלם בעיתו
פותח את ידיך ומשביע לכוחך רצון
צדיק אדוני בכל דרכיו וחסיד בכל מעשיו
קרוב אדוני לכל קוראיו לכל אשר יקראו באמת
רצון יראיו יעשה ואת שבעתם ישמע ויושיעם
שומר אדוני את כל אוהביו ואת כל הרשעים ישמיע
מילת אדוני ידבר פיו יברך כל בשר שם קודשו לעולם ועד
ואנחנו נברך ידיו מעתה ועד עולם הללויה. Page 141.
Hallelujah, כל הנשמה תהלליה, הללויה, הללויה, כל הנשמה תהלליה, הללויה, 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 כל הנשמה תהלליה, הללויה, ברוך אדוני לעולם אמן ואמן, ברוך אדוני מציון
שוכן ירושלים,
וברוך שם כבודו לעולם, ימלא כבודות כל הארץ, אמן ואמן.
Nishmat Chol Chai, page 145. 145. Nishmat Chol Chai, Tevarech et Shimcha Adonai Eloheinu, Beruach Chomasai, Tefarech Tiderem Zechocha U'Malkeinu Tamid.
מן העולם ועד העולם, אתה אל ומבלעדיך אין לנו, מלך גואל ומושיע.
Odel Matzil, Pranes Merchem Macholei Tzara B'Tzukah, Ein Lanu Melech, Ela Ata.
אלוהי הראשונים והאחרונים, אלוה כל בריות, אדון כל תולדות.
המעורר מרוב התשפחות, המנהג עולמו בחסד ורתם רחמים, ואדוני לא ינום ולא יישן.
המעורר ישנים והמקיץ נדמים, והמסיח אילמים והמתיר אסורים.
והסומך נופלים והזוקף כפופים, לך לבדך אנחנו מונים.
אילופינו מלא שירה קיים, ולשוננו רינה כמון גליו, ושפתותינו שבח תמרחה ורקיע.
Page 146. I'll teach you וכל לשון לך תשבע, בחוק קומה לפניך תשחרר חיירה. כל עצמותיי תאמר אדוני מי אין מלך ומי איש מלך ומי ארוך לך, האל הגיבור והנורא עליון, קונה שמיים בארץ, נעללך נשבחך ונפארך נברך את שם קודשך, כהמון לדוד ברכי נפשי אדוני, בכל קרבי את שם קודשו.
האל בתעצומות עוזך, הגדול בכבוד שמך, הגיבור לנצח והנורא בנוראותיך, המלך היושב על כיסא רם ונישא,
שוכן על מרום וקדוש שמו,
וכתוב רננו צדיקות באדוני, הישרים אהבה תהילה תהילה שוכן עד מרום וקדוש שמו בפי ישרי תתעלה צדיקות תתברך שוכן עד מרום וקדוש שמו שוכן עד מרום וקדוש שמו ובלשון חסידות תתרומם ובקרב קדושים תתקדש שוכן עד מרום וקדוש שמו שוכן עד מרום וקדוש שמו
הקלות רבעות צמחה בית ישראל
שכן חובת כל היצורים לפניך אדוני אלוהינו ולאבותינו ואמותינו להודות להלל לשבח לפאר לרומם להדר לברך להלל ולקלס על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות דוד בן ישי עבדך משיחך
ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו ברכות והודות מעתה ועד עולם ברוך אתה אדוני אל מלך גדול ותשבחות אל הודעות אדון הנפלאות הבוחר בשירי זמרה מלך אל חיי העולמים
יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה ועלמא דברה קירותי ומליך מלכותי בחייכון ובמכון ובכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן יהא שמרבה מברך לעלמא מעלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי קודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד
אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם יוצר אור ובורא חושך חושך עושה שלום ובורא את הכל page 150 הכל ידוך וכל ישבחך הכל יוחס אל היוצר הכל האל הפתח ובטובו מחדש בכל יום
אין קרקך ואין זולתך אפס בלתך ומדומה לך אין כרכך אדוני אלוהינו בעולם הזה ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא אפס בלתך גואלנו למות המשיח ואין דומה לך מושיענו לתחיית המתים.
Ella down page 151.
אל הדור על כל המעשים ברוך ומבורך בפי כל נשמה
Ono betuvo maleon Ga'atuto na'so b'mimoto
המתגאה על חיות הקודש ונדר בכבוד על המרכבה
זכות ומשול מלפני ניסו חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו
טובים מאורות שברא אלוהינו יצרם בדעת בבינה ובשכל
רוח וקורת נתן להם להיות פושעים בכתר
להם זיו ומפיקים נוגה נא את זיום לכל העולם
זכים את צאתם וששים נבואה ועושים לאימה וצפונה
ובכבוד נותנים לשמו צהולה ברינה לזכר מלכותו
במעל השמש ויצרחו
שבע בנות ממדות כל צבא מרום זרחים באופנים וחיות לקודש היי 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 היי
Page 152, לילה אשר שבת מכל המעשים מיום השביעי, ונעמיות שבח כיסא כבודו תפארת. עונג קרא ליום השבת זה שבח של יום השביעי שבו שבתנו. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני.
תתברך מושיענו על שבח מעשה ידיך ועל מאור האור שעשית יפרוך חסרה.
Page 153, תתברך צורנו מלכנו וגואלנו ברוך קדושים ישתבח שמך. כולם אהובים, כולם ברורים, כולם גיבורים, וכולם עושים אליו רצון כולם, וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה וטהרה, בשירה וזמרה וברכים משבחים, פרים ומרצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם
הגדול הקדוש הוא, וכולם מקבלים עליהם עול מלכות שמיים זה מזה, ונותנים רשות זה לזה להקדיש ליוצרם בנחת רוח, בשפה ברורה ובנימה קדושה כולם כאחד, עונים ואומרים ביראה קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו, והאופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול מתנשאים לעומת שרפים לעומתם משבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו לאל ברוך נימו תתנו
זמירות ומרים תשבחות ישמיעו יהיו לבדו פעלמרות עושך לשון המחדש בטובו בכל יום תמיד בספר ראשית כאמור לא עושה הורים גדולים כי לעולם חסדו אור חדש של ציון תאיר ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו ברוך אתה אדוני יוצא מהאורות. Page 154.
אהבה רבה אהבתנו אלינו כמעט בלב כמות תעלינו ומלכנו ולאבותינו ולאבותינו שבת. אבינו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ ותוליכנו קוממיות לארצנו כי אל פועל ישועות אתה ובנו בחרת מכל עם ולשון וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת להודות לך ולייחדך באהבה ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
לדור ודור קיים ושמו קיים לחיסון נכון ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיים
ודבריו חיים וקיימים ימים ונחמדים לעוד ימים ולאבותינו ואמותינו אמת שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו ולאבותינו ואמותינו מלכנו מלך אבותינו ואמותינו גואלנו גואל אבותינו ואמותינו יוצאנו צור ישועתנו פודנו מצילנו מעולם שמך אין אלוהים זולתך עזרת אבותינו ואמותינו אתה הוא מעולם מגן משה
Page 158.
רם ונישא גדול ונורא, משפיל גאים ומגביה שפלים, אוי מוציא אסירים ופודה ענבים ועוזר דלים ועונה לעמוק ואין שבם ורב תהילות לאל עליון ברוך הוא ומבורך משה ומרים ובני ישראל לכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף שירה חדשה שידעו גדולים לשמך על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם בארץ היי 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 ירנן היי 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 ירנן היי 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 היי
Zor Yisrael, Kuma be'ezrat Yisrael, Uvtechinu mecha.
יהודה וישראל
גואלנו אדוני.
צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני עד ישראל
159.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו אלוהי אבותינו אמותינו אלוהי אברהם אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב אלוהי שרה אלוהי רבקה אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גואל לבני בניהן למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ופוקד ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיים את אימתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיה מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו בשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך מלך ממית ומחי ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה המתים
נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו משמי מרום כך כתוב על יד נביאיך וכרזיך
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מאוד מלוך כל הארץ כבודו.
אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק, משמיעים קול, מתנשאים לעומת שרפים, לעומתם, ברוך יאמר,
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ממקומך מלכנו צופיה, ותמלוך עלינו כי מחכים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך בציון לקרוב ימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון, תתגדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך לדור ודור ולנצח נצחים ועינינו תראנה מלכותך כדבר האמור בשירי עוזך, על ידי דוד משיח צדקך.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור, הללויה.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגן לך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך עלינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
ימים אותו קראת זכר זכר למעשה בראשית עמדת ימים אותו קראת זכר זכר למעשה בראשית עמדת ימים אותו קראת זכר זכר למעשה בראשית עמדת ימים אותו קראת זכר זכר למעשה בראשית היי 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 היי
You may be seated. Kaddish Shalem, page 167.
יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה, בעלמא דברת תהילותיה במלך מלכותיה בחייכון ובמכון ובכל בית ישראל בעגלה בזמן קריב והמרו אמן. יש מרבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי לקודשה ברכו לעילם ינקום ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה דמירן ויאמרו
אמן. תתקבל צלות תאון ובתאון לכל ישראל קודם אבוהון וישמעי והמרו אמן.
יש נברא במין שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו
אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ויאמרו
This Shabbat we celebrate the Bat Mitzvah. Rebecca Rodi shall lead us in Seder Haftorah, page 168.
Ein chamocha ve'elohim Adonai ve'ein kemasecha malchutecha malchut kol olamim umemshaltecha bechol dor vador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed Adonai os le'amo yiten Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom Avharaham heitiva v'yetzorecha et Zion Tivnei chokot Yerushalayim Ki lecha levad batachnu Melech Elam v'nisa Adon olamim Vayehi bin Saharon Vayomer Moshe Kuma Adonai Ve'afutzu oyevecha Ve'yanusu misanecha mipanecha Ki mitzion tetzeh Yerushalayim, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Le'amo Yisrael, B'kedushato. Ana, ana, Avedad Kudesh Aberichu. Ana, 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 Avedad Kudesh Aberichu. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shema.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shema.
Gadol Adonai iti, uneromema Shemo yachdav.
לך אדוני הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח כי כל בשמיים ובארץ כי כל בשמיים ובארץ לך אדוני הממלכה והמתנשא לכל ראש מפי אל יבורך ישראל מפי אל יבורך ישראל אין אדיר כאדוני אין ברוך כבן עמרם אין גדולה כתורה אין דורשיה כישראל מפי אל יבורך ישראל מפי אל יבורך ישראל אין הדור כאדוני אין ותיק כבן עמרם אין זכיה כתורה אין חכמיה כישראל מפי אל יבורך ישראל מפי אל יבורך ישראל אין טהור כאדוני אין ישר כבן עמרם אין כבודה כתורה אין לומדיה כישראל מפי אל יבורך ישראל מפי אל יבורך ישראל אין מלך אדוני אין נביא כבן עמרם אין סגולה כתורה אין עוסקיה כישראל מפי אל יבורך ישראל מפי אל יבורך ישראל רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לאדם רגליו קדוש הוא רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו.
May be seated. Shabbat Shalom. In September of 2012, an article appeared in Tablet magazine about BJ. This is an excerpt. Next week, thousands of people will crowd in Congregation B'nai Jeshurun at 88th Street in Manhattan for Kol Nidre services. It's a safe bet that the rabbis at one of the country's most politically progressive synagogues will sermonize about social justice, the stagnant Israeli-Palestinian peace process, or the upcoming presidential election. B'nai Jeshurun is justly proud of its liberal pedigree, and a look at the synagogue's website indicates that it has always been on the right side of history. The synagogue was formed in 1825 when a group of Ashkenazi members of Shereth Israel, which had been New York's only synagogue for nearly 100 years, split off to create a fully egalitarian community by drastically lowering required contributions and instituting an executive committee whose membership rotated every 3 months. That would be an interesting way to govern these days. Rabbi Israel Goldstein carried that mantle in the first half of the 20th century, and later the synagogue hosted Eleanor Roosevelt, Martin Luther King, and Abraham Joshua Heschel. But missing from this history is the congregation's first prominent spiritual leader, Rabbi Morris Rafal. A celebrated biblical and rabbinic scholar during the mid-1800s, Rafal was the leading rabbi, not only in New York, then the home of a quarter of the nation's Jews, but in the country. He lectured extensively across the United States and was the only rabbi prior to the Civil War to be invited to make a congressional benediction. So why has B'nai Jeshurun all but forgotten him? Perhaps because Rafal was an outspoken proponent of slavery. Rafal stood in his sanctuary on January 4th, 1861, a blustery Friday evening, and delivered a sermon that would resound throughout the United States. Addressing his congregants on the issue of the Bible and slavery, Rafal stated that while he was no friend to slavery in the abstract, and even less to the practical working of slavery, his personal feelings were not germane. Slavery, he argued, was the oldest form of social relationship aside from family ties. Rafal's position on the subject wasn't surprising in the context of his overall conservative bent. He opposed the nascent women's rights movement, publicly encouraging women to meekly wrest content with the humble lot that God chose for them. For those who were at the conversation on Wednesday night with Yavila McCoy and Dr. Yehuda Kurtzer, you heard Yavila mention Rabbi Rafal. If you weren't there, please listen to it online. This was not news to me, of course. I have been able to essentially put it out of my mind. I'm living in 2019, of course, but I think for many hearing it, it was a moment of cognitive dissonance. How could it be? A blemish in our beloved history. Now what? There's a smaller moment of cognitive dissonance in this week's parasha in the triennial reading. One might say that the Akedah, the binding of Isaac, is a greater one, but I'm going to put my attention on a small one contained in the triennial reading in the opening chapter of this week's parasha. Avraham, embodying the value of Hachnasat Orchim, hospitality, runs to welcome the 3 visitors he sees from afar, who are understood by the tradition to be angels. And in the midst of Avraham preparing the meal comes the pasuk, Vayikach chama v'chalav, uven vakar asher asa, v'yitein lifnehem, hu omed alehem, tachat ha'etz v'yochelu. He took curds and milk and the calf that had been prepared and set these before them, and he waited on them under the tree as they ate. It doesn't pass by the rabbis that this verse contains something disconcerting or disruptive to the tradition. What is it? Anyone know? Milk and meat, right, there you go. Avraham is serving milk and meat. From a pashat, the simple meaning of the text, we know that the laws of kashrut are given at Sinai. Therefore, this verse should not disrupt us, given that Avraham didn't know the laws of kashrut after all. Sinai is in the book of Exodus. We're in the book of Genesis. Simple answer. However, the rabbis of old don't love this answer. There is a principle, ein mukdam ve'ein mu'achar b'Torah. There is no early or late in the Torah, meaning that we can't only deal with the Torah in chronological order. And the rabbis also want to rescue Abraham, the progenitor of our people. They want him to be steeped in Torah and carry that mantle. So they come up with a number of different ways to deal with this mishap. They teach us in Mishnah Kiddushin that Abraham observed the whole Torah. It said of our father Abraham, this is from chapter 24 in the Genesis, and Abraham was old, and God blessed Abraham with everything. We find that Abraham, our father, observed the whole Torah before it was given, for it is said, so they blessed him with everything, meaning that he was blessed with the whole Torah. For it is said, Ekev asher shama Avraham bekoli, vayishmor mishmartai, mitzvotai, chukotai, v'toratai. Because Avraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws. That's a verse from Genesis 26. So by verse Genesis 26, chapter in Genesis 26, still the Torah had not yet been given, yet there's a verse in chapter 26 that speaks of Abraham who follows God's voice, who keeps God's charge, who keeps God's commandments and statutes, and my laws in Hebrew is Toratai. So according to the Mishnah and Kiddushin, Abraham, though he precedes the giving of the Torah in the next book in the 5 books of Moses, Abraham knew God's laws and kept them. And we have proof text to say so. The debate continues. In Talmud, in Yomah 28b, this is even more fleshed out than in the Mishnah. The Gemara cites that Rav said, Abraham, our patriarch, fulfilled the entire Torah, which is what Mishnah Kiddushin says, before it was given. As it is stated, Rav Shimi Bar Chia said to Rav, and say that the verse means that he fulfilled only the 7 Noahide mitzvot, and not the entire Torah, meaning he comes after Noah, where the Noahide commandments are given, the 7. Therefore, we must be talking about those commandments, the 7. He couldn't possibly have known the whole Torah in Genesis when the Torah is given in Exodus. The Gemara asks, but isn't there also circumcision? Because he was just circumcised. That's what he's healing from at the beginning of the parasha. Isn't that a mitzvah, essentially? So he must have known. That Abraham clearly observed, which is not one of the Noahide laws. Apparently, Abraham fulfilled more than just those 7 Noahide laws. The Gemara asks and say that he fulfilled only the 7 mitzvot and circumcision. Rav said to him, if so, why do I need the continuation of verse that Abraham kept mitzvotai v'toratai, that he kept my mitzvot and my Torahs? That is a clear indication that he fulfilled mitzvot beyond the 7 Noahide mitzvot and apparently fulfilled the entire Torah. Rav said, and some say Rav Ashi said, Abraham, our patriarch, fulfilled the entire Torah. The verse also says Toratai in the plural, my Torahs. Since the term is in the plural, it indicates that Abraham kept 2 Torahs. One, the written Torah, and one, the oral Torah. The rabbis have an incredible imagination. Incredible. So here we are in chapter 18 of the book of Genesis, and the rabbis are saying because of this verse, some might call it circular thinking, but nonetheless, according to the rabbis, because the verse states that Abraham kept the mitzvot and the Torahs, it must mean that he knows everything. Not only the commandments that are given in the Torah, but also all the additional Torah Sheba'al Peh, the oral Torah that comes after. He's a genius. But there's a reason why the rabbis want Avraham to know the whole Torah. Because it's disruptive for him not to know the Torah. He is the progenitor of our people. He's considered the first Jew. How could it be that he actually never has an encounter with Torah, which is given after his death? They don't like the idea. It's cognitive dissonance for them. Since he knew the whole Torah, according to the rabbis, from the Mishnah and from the Talmud, then they have to deal with the fact if he knew it, then why was he serving milk and meat together? Because we don't, as Jews, serve milk and meat together. It was oat milk. Right. I don't think at that point they were with soy and almond and pumpkin, and that was before Jews were lactose intolerant. So now they come up, there's all these halachic responses or midrashic responses to the question, how is it that Avraham could have served milk and meat together? So I just want to share with you a couple. The Ben Ish Chai, who's an Iraqi commentator from the 19th century, says, the Torah tells of the wisdom of Avraham Avinu that with intention he first put the butter and milk on the table, and after the serving of butter and milk, he then later served the plates of meat, so that they could eat first from the dairy food, and afterward from the meat, after washing out their mouths and hands and having some bread. If it had been the opposite, and they ate meat first, they would have had to wait 6 hours before eating the dairy. So if you eat dairy first, you can more quickly eat meat. Vice versa, if you eat meat, you have to wait 6 hours. I mean, there's differing opinions upon the stringencies about this. But what the Ben Ish Chai is saying is that, well, he set it up so that the dairy was the appetizer and the meat was a little later, and then it caused no problems because they had a vehicle for making that transition. Not a problem. Had it been the other way, it would have been really problematic. That's his answer. The Radak, Rabbi David Kimchi, who's a medieval commentator from Provence, says he placed before them butter and milk as well as the young calf. He offered them the choice, either eat dairy or eat milk. And Likutei Sichot, Rabbi Schneerson, said Avraham did not actually dine with his guests. Rather, he served the butter, milk, and meat to people whom he believed to be traveling Gentiles. After all, there were no Jews back then, and were obviously under no dietary obligations. Avraham saw no reason that his personal stringencies should diminish the enjoyment of his guests. So on the one hand, like, this is really funny, right? Like, it's kind of bizarre that our tradition is going down this path. It feels like for many of us, I think it's going down a rabbit hole of lack of meaning. On the other hand, it actually speaks to how profound dissonance it is for them, that they're willing to kind of play with this issue of milk and meat for the man who never knew that the Torah was given. It was given in another book, yet they deeply want him to know the whole Torah. And if that's the case, they have to wrestle with the implications of it. So now, this is another commentary given on how Avraham could have served milk and meat together. It's a Hasidic commentary, the Me'orei Naim, Rabbi Menachem Mendel of Chernobyl. And he says, and this is a very different orientation, Avraham fulfilled the entire Torah even before it was given. Since his love was complete, he was able to fulfill the Torah, as it says, V'Torat Chesed, a Torah of kindness. So as opposed to making excuses for Avraham serving milk and meat together, the Me'orei Naim actually pulls back and says, what is the Torah about? The Torah is about chesed, which means love or compassion. And certainly that actually is the attribute that is given to Avraham. Avraham is considered to be a man of chesed, of loving kindness. And ultimately what the Me'or Einayim is saying, and this is true of many Hasidic thinkers, that the Torah is a garment on the outside. What we see, what's here, is just the clothing. The essence of Torah is something much bigger and much deeper than milk and meat. Something that we can't even touch. And Avraham was well beyond who we are, who need the distinctions and the mitzvot. Avraham knew the essence of Torah is love, and he was able to live that out as expressed through his hachnasat orchim, his hospitality. So of course he kept the Torah, but it didn't matter that he served milk and meat, because truly Torah is love. Finally, this moment, another take on it, and this is in the Chumash, there's a commentary on it, says these, the three visitors are considered to be angels, and there's a whole discussion on whether they eat or not, because angels, of course, don't eat. So there's a lot of commentaries on that. I'm not going to go into them. But when the Torah is given, this is true by the way, also when God is contemplating the giving of the Torah to the Jewish people, and also when God is contemplating making human beings, the angels are really opposed. They think we're going to mess it up. And so they object to God when God is trying to create human beings. They give a lot of excuses. And additionally, there is a midrash, a story about the fact when God is about to give the Torah, that the angels object. So this is the midrash. When God was ready to give the Torah to the Israelites, the angels are reported as having to say to him, "You have covered the heavens with your glory." This is a verse from Psalms. This is perceived as the angels demanding that the Torah remain in the celestial regions of the universe. Keep it up with us. It shouldn't go down to earth. God replied to them, "In my Torah it is written that milk and meat dishes not be consumed at the same meal," quoting Exodus 23:19. "Yet, when you descended to earth, you partook of such a mixture at Abraham's table." The inference is clear. The laws of the Torah do not apply to you. That's what God essentially retorts back to the angels. You didn't follow my laws, my Torah. In my Torah it says that you shouldn't eat milk and meat together. When you visited Abraham, you ate it together. Therefore, we understand the laws actually of Torah don't apply to you. As soon as the angels heard this, they withdrew their objection to the Torah being given to the people on earth. Our rabbis had a great imagination. One might say also they had a great sense of humor. And on the one hand, you might say this whole discussion through the ages is inconsequential. Yet in many ways, this moment of cognitive dissonance for the rabbis is demonstrative of the willingness of the rabbis to invite in and contemplate the possibilities of how to respond to cognitive dissonance. They don't pass it over. They dive into it. In doing so, they elevate Abraham in really profound ways. Not unexpected, of course. The rabbis have an agenda. They want Abraham to be incredible, to have known the whole Torah, to have been a man full of love, to have been seen as uniquely positioned to start the story of the Jewish people. And simultaneously, there's a slight reprimand of the angels, of course. In exploring this question of Abraham's food choice for his guests, the tradition actually confronts the eternality of the Torah itself. If they're so concerned with whether Abraham knew about the Torah, their concern is built into that question: is the Torah eternal? Did it precede its actual giving? And there's a lot of traditions written on that too, that the Torah itself was the map for how the world was created. They not only want Avraham to know the whole Torah, they want to know that the Torah was first, before creation. What is its embodiment? What does the Torah actually mean? Is it the Torah we know? Or is it something greater, something much larger that we can't touch, but we need this in order to try to get to that deeper sense that Avraham had, which was love? How do we tell our story of the Torah before it was even formally given? What is its essence? This is part of why I love the tradition. I mean, it's a pretty significant part of why I love the tradition, is because something that is seen as something that you could just pass over, the rabbis consider a profound disruption. Who cares if Avraham served milk and meat? We don't learn that until the next book. The rabbis care because they care about who Avraham is, they care about the story of our people, they care about the meaning of the Torah and its implications for all time. We are living at a time when we are experiencing countless moments of how could this be? Or is this who we are as a community, as a people, as a country, as Israel? Parashat Vayera in this moment invites us to not run away from that cognitive dissonance, but to contemplate its actual meaning. My ability to essentially pass over the very essential history of this community is the exact opposite with wrestling with its truth and what it means for us as a community and Jews in America. What does it mean that a deeply prominent congregation in New York City and the nation, that its first major spiritual leader was a proponent of slavery? What does that say about us? What does that say about the Jewish community? And what does it say that we don't tell the story, that we bury it? And so just as Avraham ran to meet his guests as a sign of hospitality, so too are we invited to open ourselves up to the holy uncovering of moments of dissonance and disruption. We have to go run and meet them with our imagination, with their seriousness, and with telling the story of what they actually mean. We have no other way. Shabbat Shalom.
For the Kiddush, later, the 6th floor, there's going to be a barbecue, and the 3rd floor, there's going to be a dairy.
We set up the Kiddush to ask you to choose between milk and meat. It's not a problem for me, Ari, because some people are at a higher plane and are vegetarians. But the Argentine population has a big problem with that. The reading of the Torah begins on page 99. Page 99. Vayazor vayashia v'chol chosim baron omar amen hakol havu v'aleinu nuchavod laTorah yamdu Yehuda ben Hillel Rivka bat Yehuda Hillel ve'Esther Lalia Rishona Baruch shenatan Torah li'amo Yisrael bikdushato v'atem v'anikim Adonai Elohechem chayim kolchem hayom.
Baruch hu et Adonai haborach. Baruch Adonai Ambarach Le'olam Bo'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam, Asher Bochar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'notan Lanu Et Torato, Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen. Vayera elav Adonai be'elonei mamre vehu yoshev petach ha'ohel kehom hayom vayisa enav vayar vehinei shalosha anashim nitzavim alav vayar rotz likratam mi petach ha'ohel vayishtachu arza Vayomar Adonai, Imna matzati, chen be'enecha, al na ta'avur, me'al avdecha, yukachna me'at mayim, v'rachatzu raglehem, v'hisha'anu tachat cha'etz, ve'ekcha fat lechem, v'sadu libchem achar ta'avoru, ki al kain avartem, al avdechem, Vayomru kain ta'aseh kasher dibarta.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam, Asher Notan Lanu Torah Emet, V'hayei Olam Notam B'tocheinu, Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Yamod Saba Yechiel ben Nacham Halevi V'dor al Aliyah Shniya.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam, Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim, V'nasan Lanu Es Torah, Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen. Vaymaher Avraham ha'ohala el Sarah vayomer mahari shelosh se'im kemach zolet lushiva si'ugot ve'el habakar rat Avraham ve'ikach ben bakar rach vatov vayitein el hana'ar Vaymaher lasot oto, veikach ham'ah v'halav, uben habakar asher asa, vayitein lipnehem, v'hu omed alehem, tachat ha'etz vayochelu.
Eloheinu melech olam ater natan lanu Torah emes v'chayei olam natav dofenu Baruch atah Adonai notein haTorah.
Amen. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'Imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless Richie, who has ascended today to honor God in the Torah and Shabbat, and on the birth of his first grandchild, grandbaby girl. May the Holy One protect him and his family, his son Brett and his daughter-in-law Bree, and the new baby who will be named here in a couple of weeks, I hope, and their entire family. May her birth bring blessing and success to your family, fill you with new love that you never knew you had, and the blessings of having gone to the next generation of this beautiful family that has been so much a part of this shul. May she develop those lungs so she can blow the shofar in a number of years. And let us say amen. Yamdu ha'olim la'aliyah shlishit. For the third aliyah, anyone who observing a yard site.
melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayomeru elav aye Sarah ishtecha. Vayomer hine va'ohel. Vayomer shova shuv elecha ka'et chaya. V'hine ve'en l'Sarah ishtecha. V'Sarah shomat petach ha'ohel v'hu acharav. V'Avraham b'Sarah zekenim ba'im bayamim. Chada lihiyot l'Sarah orach kanashim. V'titzchak Sarah b'kirba le'emor. Acharei veloti hayta li edna v'Adoni zaken. Vayomer Adonai el Avraham lama zeh sachaka Sarah le'emor. Ha'afum nam eleid va'ani zakanti. Hayipale me Adonai davar lamohed ashuv elecha ka'et chaya u'saraven.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nota b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Yamdu Haolim Naliyah. Rabbi Eads for the fourth Aliyah. Anyone who's praying for healing for themselves or for a loved one is invited for the fourth Aliyah. Just in the pause, I'll just remind everyone that it's our practice not to have cell phones on, so if people could please shut them off. We understand that everyone has a different practice, but here in the sanctuary and in our entire facility on Shabbat, we don't use cell phones. Thank you. Amen. V'tichachesh Sarah lemor lo tzachakti ki yahareya vayomer lo ki tzachakt vayakum misham ha'anashim vayashkifu al panei Sodom v'Avraham holech imam l'shalacham v'Adonai amar המכסה אני מאברהם, אשר אני עושה, ואברהם היו יהיה לגוי גדול ועצום, ונברכו בו כל גויי הארץ, כי ידעתיו למען אשר יצווה את בניו ואת ביתו אחריו, ושמרו דרך אדוני לעשות צדקה ומשפט. למען הביא אדוני על אברהם את אשר דיבר עליו. ויאמר אדוני זעקת סדום ועמורה כי רבה, וחטאתם כי כבדה מאוד. ארד נא ואראה הכצעקתה הבאה אלי עשו קלה, ואם לא אדע.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nota b'tochenu.
Please say the names of loved ones that you're praying for when I pause in the Mishaberach, the prayer for healing. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak Ve'Yaakov V'imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah U'Yevarech V'Yarpeh et HaCholim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yimaleh Rachamim Aleihem Nachzikam U'Lerapotam Vayishlach Lehem Meira Refuah Shlema Min HaShamayim Refuat HaNefesh Refuat HaGuf B'toch Shar Cholim V'chazek et Yedei Oskim B'tzorchechem Shabbat Milizok U'Refuah Kravo Lavo Hashta Bagala U'Vizman Karim V'Nomar Amen. Rifat Ziri El Neman Ki Ata Rofeuman.
Rifat Ziri El Neman Ki Ata Rofeuman.
Ad Roshi Shor Chalshi Veten Koach Lenafshi.
Ad Roshi Shur Chalshi
Veten Koach Lenafshi. Tamod Michal Bat Varda L'Aliyah Chamishit.
Baruch Hu Adonai HaMarach. Baruch Adonai HaMarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Baruch Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Vayifnu misham hanashim vayelchu Sodoma v'Avraham odenu omed lifnei Adonai. Vayigash Avraham vayomar ha'av ha'tispeh tzadik im rasha Ula yesh chamishim tzadikim b'toch ha'ir ha'av tispeh v'lo tisa lamakom leman chamishim hatzadikim asher b'kirba chalila lecha masot kadavar hazeh lahamid tzadik im rasha V'hayach tzadik karasha chalila lach hashofet kol haaretz lo ya'aseh mishpat vayomar Adonai im emtza bisdom chamishim tzadikim b'toch ha'ir v'nasati lechol hamakom ba'avuram.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Et Torah Emet B'chayei Olam Nata B'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. This week, Kai Falkenberg was honored by the Jewish Week at their gala on Wednesday night. There were a lot of galas on Wednesday night. It was a very busy night for the Jewish people. But Kai was honored for her community leadership, and we weren't there because we were here at a lecture launching our work, but we want to wish her a mazal tov for being honored by such an important part of the Jewish community's journalism, and for your leadership, and many blessings in being recognized for all that you do for the Jewish community. B'vakasha. Yamdu Yitzchak Ori ben Shimon ve'Yirachmiel ben Sarah Malka v'Yisrael HaKohen Tzviv ben Mark v'Beth, Pinchas ben Yitzchak Ori v'Michal, לעלייה שישית.
Baruch Adonai Mvorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Mevarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Vayan Avraham vayomar, hinena ha'alti ledaber el Adonai, ve'anochi afar va'efer. Ulai yachzerun, 50 tzadikim, 5 hatashchit ב5 et kol ha'ir. Vayomer lo ashchit im emsa sham 45. ויוסף עוד לדבר אליו ויאמר אולי ימצאון שם 40 ויאמר לו אעשה בעבור 40 ויאמר אל נא ייחר לאדוני ואדברה אולי ימצאון שם 30 ויאמר לו אעשה אם אמצא שם 30.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emet V'chayei Olam Nata B'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Hagomer L'chayavim Tovot Shegam Lani Kol Tov.
מי שגמלכם כל טוב, הוא יגמלכם כל טוב סלע. Miss Crew, you want to say what you did?
We just, Rodney and I just completed a 5-day bike ride with a group of 400 people to raise about $3 million for the Aline Hospital, which is a remarkable rehab hospital for some of the sickest kids, and it's based in Jerusalem.
And they had a potentially very hard moment, and so we're glad that they're here all healed and well. Everyone is good, so thank God. That's why benching Gomel. So.
Yeah, the benching the Gomel, Rodney, while riding down 35 miles an hour on a steep downhill, had his tire explode. The people who saw it thought it was amazing that he fishtailed, but he managed because of his incredible balance to stay up. And my son Zachary and Adam this week had a very, very near fatal car accident where one of their friends got hit and the two of them just got missed. And so that's why we're benching the Gomel.
We're glad everyone's here safe and sound. Tamon יעמדו הרים של הבת מצווה חיה לאה בת יהודית ואליעזר ודוד בן טובה ודניאל עלייה שביעית.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Vayomer hinena hu al alti ledaber al Adonai ulai imatun sham esrim vayomer lo ashchit ba'avur ha'esrim vayomer Adonai Yichar l'Adonai ve'adabra achapa'am ulai imatun sham asara vayomer lo ashchit ba'avur ha'asara vayelech Adonai kasher kila ledaber el Avraham ve'Avraham shav limkomo.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen.
Please rise.
יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה בעלמא דברה כאילו וימליך מלכותה בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יש מרבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמד קודשה ויחולל מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן.
You may be seated. Tamon, 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 Bachura bat Mitzvah, Rivka Rachel bat Chaya Leah v'David, Mavtira Chizki.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorah. Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah. Amen. Vayomer Hinenahu alti ledaber al Adonai ulai imatsun sham esrim vayomer lo ashchit ba'avur ha'esrim vayomer ana yichar l'Adonai ve'adabra achapa'am ulai imatun sham asara vayomer lo ashchit ba'avur ha'asara vayelech Adonai kasher kila ledaber el Avraham ve'Avraham shav limkomo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Yamdu haolim nagbatu legiliat haTorah. Vezot haTorah asher samoshe Israel api Adonai beyad Moshe. May be seated. Rebecca will now chant the Haftorah for Parshat Vayera, which is on page 124. Page 124.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratza v'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo uv'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek ve'isha achat min shei v'nei hanvi'im ta'aka el Elisha lemor avdecha ishi met ve'ata yadata ki avdecha haya yareh et Adonai ve'hanoshe ba lakachat et shenei yeladai lo la'avadim vayomer elaha Elisha ma eselach hagidi li ma yishlach ba'bayit vatomer en l'shibchatcha kol ba'bayit ki imasur shaman vayomer lechi sha'alilach kelim min hachutz me'et kol shechenayich kelim rekim al tamiti uvat v'sagart hadelet ba'adech uvad banayich v'yatzakt al kol hakelim ha'ela v'hamale tasi'i v'telech me'ito v'tiskor hadelet ba'ada uvad baneha hem magishim eleha vehi motzaket vayehi kimlot hakelim vatomer el bena hagisha elai od keli vayomer eleha ein od keli vayamod hashamen vatavo vataged leish ha'elohim vayomer lechi michri et hashemen v'shalmi et nishyech ve'at uvanayich tichi banotar vayihi hayom vayavor Elisha el Shunem v'sham isha gedola vatahazek bo le'echolachem vayihi midei ovro yasur shama le'echolachem vatomer Elisha hinena yadati ki ish Elohim kadosh hu over aleinu tamid na'asena aliat kir ketana v'nasim lo sham mita v'shulchan v'kisei umnora v'haya bevo'o aleinu yasur shama vayihi hayom vayavo shama vayasar el ha'aliyah vayishkav shama vayomer el gehazi na'aro kera la shunamit hazot vayikra la vata'amod lefanav vayomer lo emorna eleha hine haradet eleinu et kol hacharada hazot me la'asot lach hayesh lidaber lach el hamelech o el sar hatava vatomer betoch ami anochi yoshavet vayomer ume lasot la Vayomer Gehazi Aval Ben Ein La Veisha Zaken Vayomer Kerala Vayikrala Vata'amod Bapatach Vayomer Lamoed Hazak Ha'etaya At Chovaket Ben Vatomer Al Adoni Ish HaElohim Al Techazev Beshivchatecha Vatahar Ha'isha Vateled Ben Lamoed Hazak Ha'etaya Asher Diber Eleha Elisha Vayigdal Hayaled Vayehi Hayom Vayetze El Aviv El HaKatrim Vayomer El Aviv Roshi Roshi Vayomer El Hana'ar Sa'ehu El Imo Vayisaehu Vayeviehu El Imo Vayeshav Al Birkeha Ad Hotohorayim Vayamot Vata'al Vatashkivehu Amitat Ish HaElohim Vatiskor Ba'ado Vatetze Vatikra El Isha Vatomer Shilcha Na Li Echad Min HaNe'arim Ve'echat Ha'atonot Ve'arutza Ad Ish HaElohim Ve'ashuva Vayomer Madua At Cholachet Elav Hayom Lo Chodesh Velo Shabbat Vatomer Shalom Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Tor Kol HaOlamim Tzadik Bechol HaDorot Ha'el HaNe'eman HaOmer Ve'oseh Hamidaber Umekayem Shekol Devarav Emet V'Tzedek Ne'eman Atahu Adonai Eloheinu V'ne'emanim Devarecha V'davar echad midvarecha achor lo ya'ashuv rekam Ki el melech ne'eman v'rachaman ata baruch ata Adonai ha'el ha'ne'eman b'chol devarav Rachem al Tzion ki hi beit hayenu V'la aluvat nefesh toshia bimhera v'yamenu baruch ata Adonai Mesamech Tzion bevanecha Samchenu Adonai Eloheinu be'Eliyahu hanavi avdecha Uv'malchut Beit David meshivchecha Bimhera yavo v'yagel libenu Al kisolo yeshev zar V'lo yinchalu od acherim et kevodo Ki v'shem kodshecha nishbata lo Shelo yichbenero leolam va'ed Baruch ata Adonai Magen David Al HaTorah Ve'al HaAvodah Ve'al HaNevi'im Ve'al Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu Likdusha limnucha Lechavod ultifaret Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu modim lach Umvarchim otach Yitbarach shimcha befi kol chai Tamid leolam va'ed Baruch ata Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat
Okay, Rebecca, you need to stay up here.
Saving myself candy.
Okay, kids. Ozzy, Nate, Sivan, bye-bye. Rebecca will now offer her Devar Torah.
In this week's Torah portion, Vayera, we hear several stories about our forefather, Abraham, and his relationship with God. These stories all show us that life is full of unexpected surprises and challenges. We learn about Abraham greeting 3 angels disguised as men, who were sent from God to test Abraham's empathy. In addition, God promises Abraham that Sarah will have a child, despite her very old age. And later, God instructs Abraham to sacrifice his son, Isaac. These stories show us that as much as we respect God's authority, it is always important to think, to question, and to challenge when it comes to our values, just as Abraham did. The part I found most interesting about this week's Parsha was when Abraham and God argued about God's plan to kill the people of Sodom and Gomorrah for their immoral behavior. Many, but not all of these people in these 2 cities were disrespectful and unethical, and that made God very angry. Abraham bargains with God about his decision to kill everyone in the city, including the righteous. Abraham replies, "Will you indeed sweep away the innocent along with the wicked?" He negotiates with God by saying, "Suppose there are 50 in the city. Will you indeed sweep away the place and not spare it for the sake of the 50 who are in its midst?" This negotiation continues to the point where God finally agrees to spare the city if there are just 10 good people. Abraham was trying to make it clear that no person should be punished because of another person's bad actions. This example shows us that even a single voice can make a difference and help others. As I continue to contemplate this week's Parsha, more than 50,000 thoughts and questions run through my head, just like the number of runners in the New York City Marathon, which my dad ran 2 weeks ago. The questions all center around the different relationships Abraham has with God. In this section of the Torah, it seems as though God is being treated like a human being because of the way Abraham and God are speaking to each other. In this portion, I imagine God looking and acting like a human being with a really long beard. Seeing God this way might have given Abraham the confidence to argue with him, just like he would behave with an ordinary person. However, my main question is, how is Abraham in the position to question God in the first place? 12th century scholar Rashi says, the way God presents the information that he is going to destroy the people of Sodom and Gomorrah is key to understanding why Abraham felt that he could argue on their behalf. God was allowing Abraham to argue because that's what God wanted to happen. That was the role he expected Abraham to play. From Rashi, we learn that we are supposed to take Abraham's behavior seriously as a model for how to have a relationship with God. In this case, we learn that there are some moments when bargaining with God or questioning God's intentions are appropriate. Sometimes when I think about God, I think of a source of indisputable power where anything God commands is what should happen. Part of me could not believe that Abraham was able to negotiate with God about sparing the cities to save the innocent. If I were in Abraham's position, I might feel a little bit nervous about arguing with someone with such knowledge and respect. However, from this Parsha, I learned that just because someone is in the position of authority doesn't mean that they are always correct. Our tradition encourages us to share our own thoughts and opinions. We should always be ready to question anything that goes against our values and beliefs. Judaism is a religion that invites and expects us to question and disagree. I like that. Personally, as a soon-to-be teenager, I tend to question things a lot. This is the time in my life when I can be really annoying and difficult, according to my mom and dad. While I understand their reaction, I'm just searching for the best way to speak my mind, just as Abraham did with God. I feel the main lesson of this portion is about negotiation. And when I say negotiation, I don't mean arguing. I mean honest questioning that may lead to a new perspective or compromise. Back and forth dialogue that can lead to deeper understanding. This Torah portion gives us a pattern for negotiation. For example, Abraham negotiates with God until he got his way, or almost got his way. In life, you don't always get your way. Sometimes you have to be willing to listen and even compromise. Sometimes we have to give up something to get something. I am learning that negotiation isn't about winning. Sometimes you cannot reach an agreement, but maybe you can move closer to understanding another perspective. An example of how this Torah portion relates to modern life is when it comes to a topic like politics. There are very divided viewpoints on almost every major issue, from immigration to climate change to gun safety. Some positions are based on facts, and some are based on misinformation and fear. But unlike God and Abraham, our political parties are very stubborn and are more concerned about being right than doing the right thing. There is no back and forth discussion. There are only accusations and insults. Without listening to and understanding other viewpoints, neither side seems open to learning and growth. As a result, it is hard for our politicians to negotiate and potentially compromise on any important issue. Regardless of how people feel about an issue, I think it is important to recognize that we all must be open to constructive arguments, heated negotiations, and compromise when appropriate. Just as Abraham negotiated with God to save the people of Sodom and Gomorrah, I think it is important for our leaders to challenge each other to be more open to other viewpoints. Maybe if our leaders thought more about listening to other perspectives than about their power or being reelected, we might be able to find some more solutions to more problems. If God and Abraham could discuss and negotiate in a civilized manner, can't we do it too? Shabbat Shalom.
Please rise. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'Imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless Rebecca, Rivka Rachel Bat Chaya Leah v'David, who has come forward this day to the reading of the Torah in recognition of her desire to live a worthy Jewish life. Many years ago, I had the blessing to officiate the wedding of your mom and dad. Under that chuppah, there was so much love and promise and hope. You are the expression of that love. Rebecca, you come from a long line of women who cherished their Judaism and were dedicated to Jewish community, but you are the first who is wearing a talit as a bat mitzvah and reading from the Torah. You are both carrying forward a legacy and beginning anew. May you be blessed with having the tradition as a foundation and a touchstone for when you may feel lost or unsure of the path. May you also have the strength and courage to find your voice in it, standing proudly for who you are and being in dialogue with the thousands of years of commentaries on the meaning of Torah and serving God in truth and righteousness. Negotiate for the sake of heaven. Rebecca, you have an open, generous heart, and your soul is a pure and good one, just like your grandma Judith, who was so special to you. May you be blessed with radiating that goodness outward with acts of loving kindness to work for justice and peace. May you dance through life with a sense of purpose, singing the song of your soul, and with that sense of possibility, love, and hope that brought you into this world all those years ago. May God continue to be with you and in the life that lies before you, just as God has been with you from the day of your birth until now. May it be God's will that you continue to grow in body and spirit, in wisdom and humility, in the love of all creatures, in faithfulness and courage, surrounded by your beloved family. And may you always be regarded as gracious and wise in the eyes of God and all humanity. Yivarchech Adonai v'shmarech, Ya'er Adonai pan avedaich v'chunek, Yisa Adonai pan avedaich v'asem lach shalom. Seder Achnasat Torah, page 183.
Yeah, hallelujah, et Shem Adonai, ki niskav Shemo levado. Odo al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem kereleamo, tehillah lelo hasida, livnei Yisrael, am kerevo.
Hallelujah, Mizmor leDavid, Havu l'Adonai bnei Elim, Havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz, Havu l'Adonai kevod shemo, Ishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim, אל הכבוד הרעים, אדוני על מים רבים. כל אדוני בכוח, כל אדוני בהדר, כל אדוני שובר ארזים, וישבר אדוני את ארזי הלבנון.
וירקידם כמו עגל, Lebanon v'Sirion, Lebanon v'Sirion, כמו בן רעימים.
כל אדוני חוצר להבות אש, כל אדוני יחיל מדבר, יחיל אדוני מדבר קדש, כל אדוני יחולל איילות. ויחשוף יערות ובהיכלו כולו אומר כבוד. אדוני למה ישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה, ותומכיה מאושר דרכיה. דרכי נועם וכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה, קדש ימינו
You may be seated. Shabbat Shalom. We want to wish Mazal Tov to Rebecca and her family on her becoming a Bat Mitzvah. And this week's Community Kiddush is sponsored by Rebecca's grandpa, Lawrence Hart, in honor of Rebecca becoming a Bat Mitzvah. So everyone is welcome after the service to go to the third floor of the community house. You can either walk the stairs or take the elevator. It's probably quicker if you're able to walk the stairs. We also want to wish a Mazal Tov to Debbie Lerner on her eldest of three sons becoming engaged. So a Mazal Tov to Matthew Lerner and Jeremy and Daniel Lerner and Rick and Deb Lerner on Matthew's recent engagement to Laura Mate, and to Richie Calico, who came for an Aliyah, his son Brett and his wife Bree gave birth to a baby daughter, Ness Noah Calico, and Mazal Tov to Richie and Rosemary and the entire Calico and Yacker families, and to Kai and Chris Falkenberg and Talia and Benny on Kai being honored as a community leader at the Jewish Week Media's Group Gala. We want to mourn the death of our member Alan Plush and extend sincere condolences to his wife Betsy Plush and their children Max and Talia and their entire family. And of course, we're holding close the families in Santa Clarita, California, at Saugus High School. 2 victims were killed, a 16-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy. From yesterday before Shabbat, they had yet to release their names. 3 were injured. Again, this terrible, disease of gun violence in our country. And of course, we extend our condolences to Rabbi Roli Matalon and Talia Chatzor, their daughters Yahel and Maya, and the entire family on the death of Roli's mom, Julia Tebal del Matalon. Roli, I think most people know he's been in Argentina. He's going to be returning on Wednesday, and he has felt a deep amount of holding and love from this community from afar. I can't imagine it's going to be so simple to return. So I would just invite everyone. I don't know what I said last night, but I feel like we have to want to give love and support, not too much and not too little, to find the way to welcome him back with the embrace that he needs and not what we need to give him. So it's a very powerful dynamic to think about what that means to follow the guide of the mourner, rather than sometimes our desire is to pour out and just to pay attention to what he needs, and just to say also how held he's felt from afar, which is very beautiful. So you can continue to send condolences to the rabbis at bj.org email. If you know his personal email, you're welcome to do that as his work email. And also anyone who'd like to make contributions in honor of and memory of his mom. We set up a chesed fund, which is what he chose. She was a nurse by trade in her training and was very filled with chesed, along with, he said at the funeral that many people described her nobility as well, which I think for those of us who have known her over the years and her coming to BJ, she did have a sense of nobility about her. So we extend a lot of love to Roli and his family. Again, Community Kiddush is upstairs on the 3rd floor. After Kiddush, we're going to be having a post-Kiddush talk with Greg Silverman, who's the executive director of the West Side Campaign Against Hunger, which is housed at the Church of St. Paul and St. Andrew. We raise a lot of money for the West Side Campaign Against Hunger through our Kol Nidre drive that supports a significant portion of their budget. They feed like 70,000 people a year, 800,000 meals. And Greg came to the West Side Campaign Against Hunger. He was a chef and a restaurant owner in upstate New York, and he came to run the West Side Campaign Against Hunger to put his passion around food and insecurity and food security to work. And he's been doing really incredible work at the West Side Campaign Against Hunger. And we've also been really trying to dream about our partnership together and what that can do. So I would invite you all, it's not that this isn't an only thing, it's not only a food pantry. They're doing training of chefs, and he can share more. He's really an inspiring guy, and what he's doing there is really powerful. This afternoon at 4:30, Rabbi Dini Lewidis and Don Nadel will be gathering people for learning and stories and singing to close out Shabbat together at 4:30 in the Rabbi Rachel Cowan Chapel. And we'll conclude with Havdalah. Tomorrow there's a Global Day of Jewish Learning, which we're a part of. Dini will also be teaching at that. Some of our members, Rabbi Mark Margolius and some others, so everyone is welcome to participate in what should be a really wonderful day of learning. There are a number of things coming down the pike, particularly in anticipation of Thanksgiving, how we support the Westside Campaign Against Hunger with the 1,000 Turkey Challenge. So please look in the Kol Yeshrun. And as I said earlier, if you weren't here on Wednesday night for the conversation with Yavila and Yehuda, I really would encourage everyone to watch it. It's really powerful, agitating. Not always everyone agrees with what was said, but it's so important to be in the conversation. And finally, tonight, as many people have already left, but I'll be leading a trip to the south as part of our Race and Us initiative with about 50 people in partnership with the Church of St. Paul and St. Andrew. We're going to be traveling to Atlanta, Montgomery, Selma, and Birmingham, and follow the story of civil rights and its impact in many ways by visiting many important places, including the new Legacy Museum, which should be extremely powerful. We hope this will be one of several trips that we take over the coming years, and we will report back out on it in the coming weeks. Please rise. Chatzi Kaddish, page 184.
יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה ועלמה דיבר כירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייך וביומך ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יהי שמר אבא מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתבר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמד קודשה לכל אלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן.
The Musaf Amidah, page 185. Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor Banorah, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim V'koneh HaKol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, U'mevii Goel Livnei B'neihem, L'man Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Fokeinu Mashiach Magehi. Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ufokei Tzara, Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Mitim Ata Rav L'Oshiha, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chayim Mechesed, Mechayei Mitim V'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofech Cholim Matir Asuvim, ומקיים אמונתו לשני אחר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדם מלך, מלך ממיתו חייל מצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים.
נריצך ונקדישך כסוד שיח שרפי קודש, המקדישים שמך בקודש. ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוא כל הארץ כבודו כבודו מלא עולם משרתיו ושואלים זה לזה איה מקום כבודו לעומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו הוא יפנה ברחמים ויחון עמם יחד עם שמו ערב ובוקר בכל יום תמיד פעמיים באהבה שמע אומרים שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד הוא אלוהינו מלכנו ומושיענו, והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו שנית לעיני כל חי, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ובדברי קודשך כתוב ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. תקוון את השבת בתפילה כולם. Hay 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 oh hay 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 oh hay 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 oh hay 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 hay
I'm going to invite everyone to please be seated. Kadisha them. All the kids, there are more lollipops. Rabbi Aaron has them. But have a seat. You won't get one if you're not seated.
יתגדל את השם רבה, בעלמא דברה קריאותי במליך מלכותי וחיי חונו במכונו ובכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה לשם קודש הבריחו, לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תוש בכתה ונחימתה דמינה מעלמא ואמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותינו ובאותינו לכל ישראל קודם אבונו ושמע ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מנשמעיה וחיים עלינו ולכל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן.
Rebecca, join us for Ein Keloheinu.
Ein Keloheinu,
Ein Kadoneinu, Ein Kalmalkeinu, Ein Kamashienu, None come western young, none come western snow, none come western red, none come western Salvador. Mi Kadoneinu, Mi Kadoneinu, Mi Kalmalkeinu, Mi Kamashienu, Ken come western young, Ken come western Señor, Ken come western Rey, Ken come western Salvador. Nadel Eloheinu, Nadel Adonenu, Nadel Malkeinu, Nadel Mashiach, the Remas Mastron Dio, the Remas Mastron Señor, the Remas Mastron Rey, the Remas Mastron Salvador. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Mashiach, bendito Mastron Dio, bendito Mastron Señor, bendito Mastron Rey, bendito Mastron Salvador. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Mashiach, Jesus Mastron Dio, Jesus Mastron Señor, Jesus Mastron Rey, Jesus Mastron Salvador. Atahu Shektiru, Avotenu, Lefanecha et Ketor Hasamim.
שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים משפחבים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שירת השמיים ויוסד ארץ משה וגרב השמיים על שכינת על כן יקבל יקבל להביא גרעים מלארץ. כתוב בתורתך
אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ והיום ההוא
except those in mourning or marking yard site. Kids, this is a moment to see if we can keep our mouths quiet, if we know how to do that. Mourners Kaddish, Yitgadal v'yikadash Shemei Rabbah, v'yamad yivrach v'yurteh v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'v'chayeh d'chol Beit Yisrael, b'agala u'v'zman kariv v'yamru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olmei olmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar, v'yitalev, v'yitalal, Shemei Kudesha, Brechu, Leila, Minko Birchata, V'shirata, Tush B'chata, V'nechamata, Damiran, V'alma, V'yamru, Amen. Yehei Shlama, Rabba, Min Shemaya, V'chayim, Aleinu, V'al Kol Yisrael, V'yamru, Amen. Oseh Shalom. V'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, V'yamru, Amen. Adon Olam, page 211.
Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Be'ed Nasal, Bechet Sovo, Azai Melech, Shemoni, Kra Be'aharek, Kithlos HaKol, Levado Imoch Nora, Vehu Haya, Vehu Hove, Vehu Yeh, Betifara, Vehu Echad, Ve'em Sheni, Lehamshir Lo, Lehamira, Veli Reshit, Veli Tachlit, Velo Ha'oz, Ve'hamizra, Vehu Eli, Ve'hai Goali, Ve'sor Hefli, Ve'etzara, Vehu Nisi, Umanosli, Menat Kosi, Ve'yom Ekra, Ve'yado, Afkirudi, Ve'et Isha, Ve'ya'ira, Ve'im Ruchi, Geviati, Adonai li, Ve'lo yira.
All the kids, come under the talit.
יברכך אדוני וישמרך, יאר אדוני פניו אליך ויקונך, יישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך שלום, וישם לך שלום, 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 וישם לך שלום, 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 וישם לך שלום.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.